Hello. Welcome back. Episode 22 of The United Way. Today, as I said in the last episode, we're taking on Liverpool today. We're first, they're second. We're in good form. Few slight worries. We're starting to concede goals. So following the 11-0 win in the last episode, apologies for that. We lost in the Carabao Cup, so no quadruple this year. 3-1 at City. We did rotate the squad slightly. We were outplayed. They scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. We had a couple of sniffs in the second half. We played quite well. But then after we'd got back in it just before half-time, Gabriel Jesus scored and it was over. We then followed it up with a 6-4 victory over Arsenal. I'm a little bit worried because we've had recently, in December, we had a 5-4 and a 6-3 and a 6-4. So obviously there's a slight issue with us defending. I haven't pinpointed it as yet, but this game was absolutely nuts. There was no goals for the first 35 minutes, and then by half time it was only 1-0. Only 1-0 at half time. Then 1-1. Sorry, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 6-3. 6-4. Absolutely mental. We're getting our money's worth, and hopefully today we can have a right ding dong, because remember at the start of the season, the Liverpool game, where are we? Our first episode of the season, we lost 6-4 at Liverpool as well. We then followed it up with a 3-0 win against Bristol City, who were miles bottom of the league. 4 win at Cardiff with a brilliantly rotated squad, some players getting some valuable time. Andrea Bellotti in his last game for the club, I think it was. He might have come on sub in the last game. Yeah, he did. He's now left. We'll go through that in a minute. And then we've just had a 5-2 win. A slight scare. We were 2-0 down. We were dominating at that point when they had a man sent off. But before half-time, we managed to get 3-2 up. 39-45 plus 1 for Rashford and Lingard 43. And then John Stones playing as a right back at the moment because Sod's Law, we've sold Walker-Peters. The day after pretty much Walker-Peters left, Sidibe and Dalot both injured. So John Stones is filling it right back for us at the moment, and he got himself a goal. So the league table looks like this. 3 clear. A win for Liverpool today would take them top on goal difference. They've got a plus 45. We've only got a plus 39. It is pretty tight. There's only sort of like 6 points separating. Maybe Chelsea, they're sort of like 8 behind. They've never really been in this area, so it's going to be tight. But a win for us today would see us go 9 clear of Tottenham and City, and then, but more importantly, 6 clear of Liverpool, who are by far been our biggest rivals. Transfer news: 1 in, 1 out. Bellotti has gone £40 million. I think it rises to over 50 million with installments. I think it goes up to 52 million. I think we've been given 40 million. And then we've got Loftus-Cheek and Walker-Peters both gone for 7.5 million each. On the ins, just the one, but an 18-year-old, is he Austrian? Yes, Austrian wonder kid, centre half, 18 years old, 6 foot, fantastic mentals, heading, marking, tackling, all pretty decent. They'll get a nice little boost. Rated current 3-star, potential ability 4.5 star. We're gonna nudge him in straight away. What we might then look at is moving on one of the centre backs in the summer. One of the main ones. We have got Manolas, who's 30, Koulibaly, who's 30 as well, and John Stones 27. So we might look. To be fair, Manolas has been fantastic for us this season. It may mean that we don't go with Dyer at all as a centre-half. We move him out of that reckoning because Matuidi will be leaving at the end of the season. So we're going to be having another look at a box-to-box midfielder, possibly. But then Dyer's in there, and to be fair, he's never really let us down. And then obviously we've got Adin Heman and Dan Demkiv Cooper, our 2 youngsters, who we need to give a little bit of game time where we can. Cooper has. He played in a Premier League game. I think it was the last Premier League game, actually. It might have been the Bristol City game. And he did pretty well. We've got a few injuries. As I said, Sidibe is out for a long time. Dalot, I think he's on his way back. He is. He's not too far away. 2 weeks, probably. Pogba is also out injured. He's going to be out for up to 3 weeks. He does always take a long time to get back from injuries. But let's get into it. So our team looks like De Gea, John Stones, as I said, in at right back, Manolas, Koulibaly, Luke Shaw, Milinkovic-Savic as the deep line playmaker alongside Eric Dyer as a box-to-box midfielder, Wilf Zaha on the right, Anthony Martial on the left. Alexis Sanchez is continuing. He's had a little dip in form, so we'll see how he gets on today. And then Harry Kane, captain, leading the line. Liverpool, on the other hand, are still looking pretty strong. Quite defensive today, though. Looks like 2 holding midfielders, right and left midfielder. And then I think he's Roberto in behind Roberto Firmino. I fancy us today. Here we go. Thank you to everyone who watched last episode. I got a few nice little comments and messages from people saying welcome back because it had been so long. Thank you. It does help when you're in a little lull of creating content. When someone just messaged saying welcome back, episode was great, it means a lot. If you are new around here, drop that subscribe button. We're going to try and get to 1,000 before my 1-year channel anniversary, which is in mid-April. Here we go. Luke Shaw, throw in to Sanchez. Them two link really well. Everyone's missed it. Wilf Zaha, is he offside? No, he's not. We are 1-0 up. 15 minutes gone. Man United 1, Liverpool 0. Lovely ball from Sanchez. He's got that in his locker. Wilf Zaha, who I think, if I'm going to nudge a player out, I'm going to nudge him out. I think. He's at his peak. I'll get some good value for him. I still want to bring in Mbappe if I can. It's proven really difficult. We've tried to do bids with PSG. I offered them 100 million plus Milinkovic-Savic and they rejected it. So without potentially breaking a world transfer record that I broke with Harry Kane, it looks like we might not get Mbappe in, which should be a shame. Corner to Liverpool. Good at it. Love runs on it. It's lovely ball outside to Guerrero. And he's headed it wide. Yeah. And we've also got to look at bringing in the new players now. You know, who's gonna replace Pogba in sort of like 4 or 5 years' time? Who's going to replace David De Gea in 4 or 5 years' time? Who's going to be... Well, I suppose the new centre-back partnership could be the 2 youngsters that we've got. You know, we've got players like Milinkovic-Savic. Some big players that at the moment are sort of like at the peak, but I want to get through another sort of like 4. Sanchez is in. Get in. I want to get through another 4 or 5 seasons where I'm having to replace the Kanes, the Milinkovic-Savic, the Pogbas, the De Geas, the Koulibalys, all the big boys, and see if I can sort of rebuild a brand new squad. That will be the challenge. So we're on with it now. We're making little progress. We're always looking in the England under-19, see who's getting in there, see if we can make any transfers. We have had a couple of bids rejected for a couple of English players, not world beaters, but just players that would be good enough to be a squad player. We do want to give, as I said in the last episode, we want to get our youngsters in. Chong, McCann, Gomez, probably not going to be good enough for first team regulars, but they'll be good as squad sort of like backups. And then we've got that left back, Marshall, I think he's called. Matt Marshall as well. Good save from De Gea. Building. He's going to be our left back, I think. And we're slowly starting to build a new squad. So we're kind of cruising at the moment. Liverpool have had a few sniffs. It would be good to keep a clean sheet. Here we go. Highlight Liverpool on the air. We're going to look at doing some changes. I thought that was going to be a sending off. John Stones already on a yellow. Martial's nicked it. Harry Kane should be off him here. Good tackle. Milinkovic-Savic. Sanchez. 3-0. Lovely pass in. Just onside. Sanchez fires it home. Right, let's do a sub. Kane's having an absolute nightmare out there. Let's go. Mendy, come on for sure. Milinkovic-Savic is struggling. Let's get McTominay on. And we better go. Lewandowski's just started to moan slightly about game time. Corner Liverpool. De Gea catches. Are we going to break? We're going to play out from the back. It's gone long. Lovely pass out to Mendy on the left. He's just come on plenty of energy. Lewandowski tees up the other sub. Ooh, ooh. Absolutely fires it home. Great ball from Mendy. What a break that was. 2 passes. De Gea to Mendy to Lewandowski, goal. I've just realised Sanchez's goal was disallowed. Never even knew that till then. I was going to say, I'm sure I was 4-0 up. But we're in control. John Stones surging forward. That's shite. And Liverpool are going to break on us. Oh, they've got lucky. That was smelly. That was really smelly. And we haven't kept a clean sheet. It's a hat. McTominay. It's poor. We do get them. We are playing more direct, so we are going to get them long punts up. We do give possession away a little bit too easy, but that's the style that we play. Oh no, they're in. 3-2. I'm going to have to change my tactics a little bit, I think, especially when we get goals ahead. We've been absolutely cruising at 3, and then they've scored from 2 lucky ricochets. That's 4 nicely to Firmino. We're going to get one last sniff here. It's going to be full time. Blow the whistle. Koulibaly. Bloody hell. There we go, full time. Little bit of a panic there, and Koulibaly suddenly stopped for the ball and the whistle hadn't gone. Oh, we'll do that. We'll go for the Jekyll and Hyde. So, there we are. It sees us obviously maintain top spot. That was the key. But we've gone 6 points clear of our biggest rivals, Liverpool. Let's have a little look. Past meetings between the two. We were just ahead of him before that last game. So pretty tight. Only one goal in it. 6 points clear. Remember the 8-1, the very first season, the 8-1 second leg. That one was one of my memorable performances. That was the first leg in the first season. And we did a park the bus to try and nick something, and we didn't create anything in the game. And we managed to score. Something that we might look at in the Europe, especially in the latter stages. I think with the Dortmund game coming up. Yeah, the Dortmund game coming up. We'll come back potentially probably at City. And we might look at doing a bit of an away performance. Yeah, we'll come back for City and have a look at an away performance. A little bit more cautious in our approach, and see if we can play a little bit more, clever, rather than just going at it from the first whistle. Club-wise, the club is flourishing. Our facilities aren't far off. 16,000 seats. We're looking at a 90 plus. What would we be on there? Yeah, we're looking at over 90. I think our stadium capacity is going to go to 92,000 at the end of the season, which is going to be amazing. That will help with the old club coffers. Finances, speaking of those, our transfer budget is now 235 million. We have got 300,000 roughly to spend on wages, which we could always change anyway. And we have got some big earners. And our overall balance is £326 million. We are projected to fail that. I've just noticed that, which is a slight worry. We are pretty close, so we maybe just need to offload one player. If I offload one player, I don't know when that actually kicks in. And when it actually, when's the end of it must be maybe the end of the season. Do we have the full season to get rid of it? Let me know in the comments. FFP, so I'm currently failing it. If I get it sorted by the end of the season, does that mean that I don't get any fines and penalties? Let me know in the comments. Right guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, thank you for everyone who's supporting the channel and the series. It is absolutely superb. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you later.